is in West African mythology a spirit known as Mama Wata. It is a female water deity that is associated with sex and lust, but paradoxically, some might conclude, is also linked to fidelity. According to Nigerian tradition, male followers may encounter the spirit in the guise of a beautiful, sexually adventurous woman. Mama Wata may seduce a favoured male and then demand his complete sexual faithfulness and secrecy about the matter. Acceptance means wealth and fortune. Rejection spells the ruin of his family, finances, and even in some cases,
D.I. Dalton. Really? That was fast. Alright, I'm coming now. Yeah, I should be there in about 40 minutes, traffic permitting. Yeah, see you shortly. Yeah, I know, don't call you shortly. Everyone's a comic, yeah, and a bloody naff one at that.
There's been some progress on the investigation of the body found in Camden yesterday morning. The identity of the body still remains undisclosed by the police. However, a police spokesman said that there has been some progress in the investigation and they are coming closer to understanding some of the events that led up to the
51st anniversary, and that's from a Smash Hits compilation, in fact. But having said that, on a bit of a down note there, I've been joined by Neil, Austin, and Andrew from the AM band. So, first of all, chaps, welcome to GLR.
Thank you, lads.
They speak in a collective voice. Let's
So it's all together.
All right, we can see the kind of mood these boys are in. Okay, the AM band, been together since what, 1984?
Who's that?
It's my ex Sarah. She's just texting to say hi.
How long did you go out with her?
About a year?
And when did you break up?
6 years ago.
Just how many of your exes do you keep in touch with?
Quite a few.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Why?
I don't keep in touch with my exes.
Just because you break up with someone doesn't mean you throw them away. Things end when they end.
Well, I wouldn't let my boyfriend keep in touch with his exes.
Well, I won't have anyone tell me who I can and can't have as friends. Anybody.
Anybody. So not even your girlfriend. Sorry.
I've never had a night like it. She was amazing. I struggled to get into the shower this morning. I'm seeing her tomorrow. Well, that's your fault. You decided to get married and have kids. Excessive carnal activity ends once a little man starts running around. Alright. Well, I'll see you next week, yeah? Give Dad my love. Alright, bro. Bye.
Are you into Adele?
Not really.
Why?
Poundland, Amy Winehouse.
So you like Amy Winehouse?
Not really.
Why?
So Poundland, Billie Holiday.
It's a bit harsh.
Find it all a bit laboured.
In what way?
Cod, blues and soul. You know what I mean?
Who do you fancy more, Rihanna or Beyonce?
Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland?
She's a woman. The other two are girls pretending to be women.
Oh, please.
Though in fairness, I probably would not turn down an invitation from any of them. Well, I would, of course, now, because I have you.
Right.
Yeah, it's good.
Who's that?
It's my best mate, Jenny.
Another ex, I suppose.
What's in the past is in the past.
Then why are you still talking to her?
Just because you stop seeing someone doesn't mean you can't be friends with them.
I want you to stop seeing your exes.
We've had this conversation. We've only just started seeing each other. Baby, you're on. What happened?
Don't ever leave me. I promise you I'll never leave.
Baby, I want you in my life. My little princess.
Come in. Harris, please take a seat. Can I get you anything? Coffee, tea?
No, thank you.
Look, I'm sorry to have to put you through all of this. We can, of course, do this interview another time if you prefer.
No, I think I would prefer to do this now, thank you.
You were checking her out.
I wasn't.
Then why was she smiling at you?
I don't even know what the girl looked like.
I want you to stop talking to Jenny.
Well, we're not having this conversation
I
again.
hate her.
You're being idiotic.
Don't call me an idiot.
I didn't call you an idiot. I said you were being idiotic. Look, I'm taking you home. I can't take your shit anymore. You've been a complete dick this evening. Stop it.
All right. Get off me. I'm sorry.
Good. You're sorry. Thank you. That's lovely. Can't take this anymore.
Well, sir, perhaps I could take a few details. First of all, date of birth?
13th of January, 1984.
And how long at the current residence?
7 years, I think. Yes, 2007.
See. And you were brought up in...
Isha.
Any other siblings?
No, none.
Yeah, I see.
This mental case is driving me nuts.
Well, I don't know what to say. It's only going to get worse.
She never shuts up about you either.
She's a biatch.
That's not helpful.
She expects you to stop seeing everyone you know and just belong to her.
Look, when she's not being nuts, she's very cute, very funny.
And she's still a biatch.
Well, you were jealous of Diana.
I didn't physically attack you, though.
She's just very insecure.
She's just very much a biatch. Give me a number.
I gotta go. It's
Bring me back and tell me what she says.
I insist you stop having any contact with her.
You insist.
I'm not having you talking to her anymore.
I've told you a million times. I have a lot of friends, some of whom are exes. No one have anybody tell me who I can and can't hang out with.
Anybody.
I'm not having this conversation anymore.
Okay. I'm sorry. So what are you thinking?
I'm thinking we need to call it a day.
Why?
We never stop arguing.
I said I'm sorry.
You always say you're sorry, and then you go nuts again and come up with some idiotic argument.
Don't call me an idiot.
Didn't call you an idiot. Said your arguments were idiotic.
I don't understand why you didn't just text if you were going to end it. Why meet up and do this?
Well, I obviously thought it'd be more fun to do it face to fucking face, didn't I?
Stop swearing at me.
I'm sorry. I just don't want all the drama.
Oh, get over yourself, David. All couples argue.
We've only been going out a month and a half.
I'm sorry. Okay. Can I come back to yours tonight?
No, we just had this comment. No.
I know we're over, and I know it doesn't change anything, but I just really don't want to go home. Just tonight. Please.
Fine. One night. That is it. That is it.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay. Okay.
Still having trouble with the door?
What about your parents?
Both dead, I'm afraid.
Well, I'm grateful you're willing to talk to me today, as there are some details that are still unclear.
How can I help?
Well, to begin with, we're trying to get a clearer picture of the events preceding that evening.
So this is us finishing.
It's okay. I know we're over. Doesn't mean I stop enjoying sex.
I'm not happy about this.
Get over yourself. I make my own decisions.
I'm going for a piss and I'm taking her home.
Okay. So, you're going to call me tomorrow?
No, I think we probably need a little bit of distance.
What, like we just did?
Fuck's sake, yeah, I knew that was a mistake.
Oh, come on, you're always talking about being friends with your exes. Now I'm an ex.
One of my other exes attacked me.
And just call me. I'm not going to do anything.
Fine, I will call you.
Okay. Bye, baby.
Later. Hello, Emma. Must be at least 60 seconds since we last spoke.
Baby, I miss you.
I've literally just left.
I know. I wanted to hear your voice.
Look, can I talk to you tomorrow?
Why?
Because I just said goodbye about 10 seconds ago.
But just talk to me until you get home.
Alright then.
But if you're going to be like that, then fuck you.
Fuck hell. What?
I'm sorry.
Look, forget it, alright?
Why don't you want me?
Look, this relationship really isn't working for me.
But I've apologised.
You're good at these sorries. You do it and then you go mental again. You're a recidivist.
Such a pretentious wanker.
Me? What? What now? What? What is it?
I love you.
You're literally driving me nuts.
Ring me tomorrow. Love you.
Okay, babe.
Good night.
Yep. Sleep well. Bye. You fucking know.
What is this? What?
Why didn't you respond?
For fuck's sake, Emma, I was asleep. My phone was on silent.
I've been talking to my mum and she thinks that you raped me.
Alright. I'll meet you at the police station. Now piss off. What?
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you want, but I can't have this anymore, alright? I need some time away from you.
I don't mean to upset you. I just get a little crazy sometimes. Please don't shut me out.
I'll call you later and we can talk about it some more. But no more of this 30 insane cool shit.
Can we meet tonight?
What have I just been saying?
Please.
Maybe we can meet up next week.
Friday.
I just think we need to let things cut.
Please, I just want to...
I'll meet you somewhere for a drink.
Tonight.
No. Friday. As we just agreed.
Okay, Friday. Friday.
I don't know what to do with this girl.
I told you, just stop talking to her and definitely don't sleep with her again. It's kind of sending mixed signals, don't you think?
Well, obviously that was a big mistake, but I didn't realise she was going to turn out to be a psycho, did I?
Remind me why you finished with her again?
I woke up this morning to 30 mental text messages starting at 3 a.m.
Cut her off. Why are you still speaking to this girl?
I don't think she's very well.
No, she rings you 50 times and sends you a bunch of mental texts. You need to stop engaging with this girl. You're just encouraging her. Just develop a backbone, will you? You know I love you. I'm just trying to get you to see that this is the only way.
David. Please just call me back. Why aren't you answering? Hi baby, it's me. Call me. David, I'm sorry. Just call me. Please just call me. Who the fuck do you think you are? You'll be sorry. You'll be so fucking sorry. I fucking hate you. Baby. Please just call me. Hey baby, it's me. Just seeing what you're up to. Give me a call when you get this. Love you.
David, you're an asshole. That bloody girl's been sending me bloody texts all night. I'm sending some of them to you. What the hell? And how did she get my number? It's one thing for you to want to deal with this idiot, but this is too much. And what did you tell her, by the way? There's no way some of the things she said didn't come from you. I can't talk to you.
Man, that girlfriend of yours is nuts. She sent me these weird texts, and I think she tried ringing me. Are you okay?
Not really, mate. I'm so sorry. Listen, can I call you in a while? I've got to find out who else she's been pestering.
Don't worry about it, man. I just wanted to check you were all right. How did she get the number?
Well, she must have taken the numbers out of my phone. I'm sorry. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit. That's it, Emma. You're fucking insane. Do not contact me again. I don't want to see or hear from you ever again. I'm guessing Jenny won't speak to me now. That you just lost me a friend. Thank you so much for that. And I'm looking forward to hearing from everyone else I know about how you've been bad-mouthing me. So that's it. Do not call me ever again! That's it, Emma. You're fucking insane. Do not contact me again. I don't want to see or hear from you ever again. I'm guessing Jenny won't speak to me now. That you just lost me a friend. Thank you so much for that. And I'm looking forward to hearing from everyone else I know about how you've been bad-mouthing me. So that's it. Do not call me ever again!
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave your callback number, press 5.
What?
David, I really need you to listen.
I've nothing left to say to you after your last little stunt. Do you realise I lost a client after you destroyed my files? I had to change my email account. I can't believe that I forgave you. And like a moron, and you returned my trust by stealing my laptop.
I gave it back.
Yeah, after you sent a load of malicious emails to people and deleted my files.
Getting the police involved was a bit harsh.
Are you a lunatic? Do you understand what your behaviour has accomplished? I'm only speaking to you now to tell you that if you don't leave me alone, I will call the police and I will press charges.
I'm sorry. I need your help, David. I'm being stalked.
No. Goodbye.
David. David!
Sorry. I need to take this.
Please do.
No. It's taking a bit longer than I expected. Apologies, Inspector...
Dalton.
No, sorry. I just need to know how much longer you think you're going to need me for today.
Oh, a couple more questions for today. I promise.
A couple of hours, I think. I will see you tomorrow. If you need to get hold of me, I'm on the phone. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Inspector. I couldn't get much time off work. I'm in the middle of a rather heavy industrial tribunal and I'm not terribly sympathetic. So explain to me again. This is all starting to sound rather strange.
I'm still trying to establish exactly what happened that day.
Have you spoken to Jenny Mason?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you. So, how is the one-year-old David?
I'm good, thank you.
What are you doing for it?
Drinks with Andy and Chris. How's you?
Oh, he's being an arse again.
But you know what I'm going to say. You'll go, oh, but I love him.
Yeah, I know, it never changes.
Well, no doubt I can look forward to hearing you whinge for many years to come.
Anyway, got to go. I'll give you a bell later. Love you.
You too. Yeah, hello?
Hi.
Emma?
How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah?
I'm fine.
What are you doing these days?
Oh, same.
To be honest, I'm kind of surprised to hear from you.
It's been 9 months, I thought we could talk and...
Emma, nothing's changed. I can't really understand why you'd even want to talk to me.
I miss you.
I don't know what to say. After all that craziness,
But
I
you
just...
always stay friends with your exes.
Yes, but they didn't steal my property or send malicious emails and lose me clients.
That was ages ago. I've changed.
I don't think I believe you.
Why?
Look, I don't wish you any harm. Yeah. It's not like I'd cross the street rather than acknowledge you live, but... After what happened, I can't be friends with you.
But I've apologised.
I wouldn't be able to tell you things in case you tried to twist and use stuff against me. None of my friends and family would talk to me again. You know I can't trust you. You've destroyed one of my friendships permanently.
I never wanted that.
I know, but really... I think it's just best we keep away from each other. I've got to go.
But David, can I just ask you one
I've got
more
to go.
question?
Really. Take care of yourself, but please, don't call me again.
David,
I know you don't want to talk to me anymore, but can you please just call me? I really need to ask you something. It's important.
I'm just walking out the door now. Be about 40 minutes, alright? What now? Hello? Hello?
You said you wouldn't leave me.
For fuck's sake, wait.
You belong to me.
Hey mate.
Sorry, mate.
You're useless.
Which one?
Sorry, okay. What do you want?
Okay, please.
You okay?
Yeah, fine. Just a text. Cheers. How's the new job?
Where did you get that crappy thing? Isn't that what Noah used to get everyone on the Ark?
Alright. I got it from an ex, alright?
There's no wonder she's an ex.
Yeah, well at least it works. My last upgrade does everything, except for make phone calls.
Circa 1997, one step up from a brick.
Yeah. Well, I'm using it now, so get used to it, alright? Be alright if it wasn't given to me by a complete mental.
Eh?
I don't want to talk about it. How's the new job?
It's, you know.
So, wasn't like we're saying that, so like...
Not really.
So you've got any to work coming up yet?
Not right now.
Look, I don't know what you want, but I'm going to the police. I've had enough of this.
You said you wouldn't leave me.
I never promised anything. You said this when we got together, and if you remember, I didn't say anything.
You belong to me, David. You belong to me.
What would you say his mood was like, generally?
Okay, a bit distant maybe.
Really, why would you say that?
Well, there wasn't anything in particular. He just seemed a bit disinterested in our conversation when we met up last week.
Or maybe the conversation wasn't very illuminating.
Could be.
For fuck's sake, just leave me alone. What do you want from me? Leave me alone!
I'm really hurt. Please help me. Please, I'm in pain. Help. Please. Oh. Please. Help me.
Yeah, can I get the police, please? There's a woman screaming on Kentish Town Lock, just across from Camden Gardens. Yeah, I'm gonna go down and have a look.
Somebody, please. Anybody. Help me. Please. Help me. Is anybody out? Help me. David. Really hurt. David. Help me.
Emma?
I found his phone at the place we think he died. Have you ever heard of a girl called Amma?
Yes, she was the nutter. She was the one who was sending him crazy texts and stalking him about 2 years ago. Why do you mention her?
Well, there was one text from her. It said, "I told you so." What do you think that meant?
Honestly, I have no idea. Do you think she could have had something to do with this?
Why? Do you think she was capable of hurting him?
Well, she was obsessive and her behaviour was completely out of order. They were only together very briefly, and when he ended it with her, well, she was stalking him on the phone, sending malicious texts and emails, cost him a couple of clients.
The reason I ask is because there's something rather peculiar about this text.
What do you mean?
Well, we know she couldn't have had anything to do with what happened.
Well, how do you come to that conclusion? I mean, you said that the text was recent, didn't you? Look, things got so bad with Amma that David had to call the police a couple of times. He was interviewed, although he didn't take it any further.
Yeah, I mean, it may have been sent at the point when he... Well, it was certainly received last night.
I thought you said that he was attacked.
Well, we obviously have to wait for the coroner's verdict, but his injuries may well have been the cause of his death. But then that would lead to the question as to how he ended up in the water. But the girl I believe you're referring to couldn't have had anything to do with last night.
With respect, Inspector, how can you be certain? Have you spoken to her?
Amma died on the 13th of December 2 years ago.
David's birthday. God, she was only 25. What happened?
I really can't tell you.
See.
Oh, no, for the simple reason that the evidence was inconclusive. When it could have been suicide or...
Look, I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry,
I really shouldn't say this, but this is rather strange. She was found floating more or less where your brother's body was discovered. So I don't want to be insensitive, but it seems too much of a coincidence. And with the text, I really need some help. Can you think of anyone that might have wanted to harm either of them?
I'm sorry, Inspector. I can't quite process what it is that you seem to be suggesting.
Okay, of course, Mr. Harris. Look, I am really very sorry, but you can see how things aren't very clear at the moment.
Feeling tired, turmoil floats away, and I recall nothing but a weary fool, so hard to dismay the sad old little group, so secure and cool. Then you wake up, not so lonely, for a million souls have gone this way. I would do anything at all to open the life we bring, to satisfy the call. Take back your last regret, final and console. Pay back your final debt, don't leave it to the last moment. You may never find that open hearts create open minds, but don't create anything